I forgot that the guy's head exploded and there's a sound like a
Yeah, it's like an apple exploding whenever
yeah,
you shoot it
yeah,
with a BB gun.
yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
think it would have
awesome.
been great without a musical score, just, the sound effects.
That would have been cool.
And what would have been better if it had showered like Riker and Picard with like blood and guts and stuff. And there's oh my goodness, it was like it was like a Gallagher show #1.
Yeah.
We didn't have the plastic tarps.
You won't believe what happened. Well, welcome back to the Agony Booth. It isn't, to me, an XTC booth. I believe you can agree that,
I agree. This is
yeah,
a quality episode.
yeah, we're talking about, obviously, Star Trek Discovery. Will you hold my hand? Will you?
I wanna hold your
Take my hand.
hand. I wanna hold your hand.
All right. So
I'll stop. I'll stop.
We are going to
We don't want to get copyright strike. I think that's like $5,000 just to sing that much of that song.
Yeah, probably. So we are going to we're going to hop into the synopsis. Jason, oh, actually, no, we have to do what's right.
Sorry. Yes, let's do what's right.
You have to read because it's your turn. You got the helm.
Very well.
Patrons, without you, we are just kind of floating through space. So thank you so much for our top tier patrons. They are Jason Morgaston.
Yes, thank you, patrons. We honor you, Holly Max 79, our tier 3 transgressor. We also honor you, Johannes Borg. Resistance is futile. And then Chris Katulka. We honor you as well. He did tell me how to pronounce his last name, and I hope I did not mess it up. So Katulka. Katulka. There we go. And our tier 1 conspirator with the most adorable little butt bug ever. Many thanks to you, Denise.
Indeed.
Without you, Joe is nothing.
Yes.
With you, Joe is nothing with Patreons.
I'm something.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get you into the synopsis.
Let's do it. With Jojo at the helm of a plan to end the Klingon War once and for all, the USS Discovery crew struggles to fathom and tolerate her hostile tactics. Memories of past hardships are rekindled with Burnham.
All right. Well, WTF did we just watch? Still laughing.
I know we always laugh at the pixelation around the fun bits, but have you ever noticed the Cardassian on the right? How he does this awkward, like,
I did notice it. He's got this shuffle that's like,
it's just this weird shuffle. It's like, he's a very good actor. He may hit me on the way out. I need to get out of the kill zone. I'll get you next time, you Cardi scum. My name is Scott. I'm just a day player.
I'm Galder Scott. All right. Well, WTF did we just watch?
It was the season finale of the first season of Star Trek Discovery. I don't think it was a great episode, but I do think that it was a better than average episode. I would even call it a better than good episode. It was certainly a very satisfying coda to the series, the first season. I know a lot of people have a lot of beef with the first season of Star Trek Discovery, many of whom just could not get over it. But I think that going back and looking at it, again with fresh eyes, without expectations, it was better than I remember it. And I do think that we get some very Star Trek moments, and we get the analogies of today. How far are we willing to go to beat an enemy? That is something that we are just mired in right now. Yeah. When is too far? And Burnham's speech at the very end, I think, is peak Star Trek, about telling fear no. I love the speeches, and I love the philosophical questions. I think the the episode was trying. It was a lot like the first season of Discovery. It was trying a little too hard to be edgy and
Mm,
fresh and mature. But overall, I think it was better than average. I think it was high good, but not quite great.
mm. I thought it was a lot of fun. I love all the previews with the Klingons,
Hmm.
that Klingon mastership or whatever they were doing with this one. Bizarre. It reminded me more of the Nostromo than it did a Starfleet or Star Trek type of ship because it was just so massive and there. The cultivation of the backstory with my man that was a human that took the Klingon virus thing to regenerate himself because this is after Archer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the timeline always confused me with Discovery. It's like, wait a minute, it started out like it seemed like in the Archer time, but then it jumps 900 years, which I liked. But
Yeah,
I
no,
couldn't-
this is just 10 years before the original series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so yeah, so that makes sense. So the Klingons are starting to shift into like the human-esque Klingons
Yeah.
that we
Well,
know and love.
the creators of this show said that they were intending Discovery to be a visual reboot of Star Trek. Now, whether or not that was a good idea is going to be debated forever. I don't like what they did to the Klingons,
Same.
but at the same time, I like what they did with. I know it's not in this episode, but with the original Constitution class Enterprise, I like what they did with it because it was updated and it's no longer this goofy set from the '60s that was born out of cardboard and necessity. Now it is a it's an updated, wonderful looking bridge. So in some cases the visual reboot works, in some cases it doesn't. I know that there were some behind the scenes things whenever Brian Fuller was in charge that kind of left the showrunners high and dry in many regards.
Did he leave on his own or was he pushed out? Do you know?
It's debated. I think
Mm.
it was kind of a mutual decision, but a lot of the look of Discovery, especially with the Klingons and the ships and everything, that was Brian Fuller. And I'm not saying anything bad about Brian Fuller. The man has a track record that is good.
Yeah.
He does good work.
Mhm.
But he wanted everything updated. He wanted the Klingons to look more alien. He wanted the ships to look wild and weird. And I just don't think that worked. I think that Mr. Fuller did not realize that he was getting into a 50-year franchise with fans who've been there from the beginning or fans who have been there since the Next Generation or Enterprise or whatever. And we like a little bit of consistency. Just a little bit. It's okay to push consistency a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, they had smooth foreheads back in the 60s, but that's just because they didn't have the budget. And then here we're like, what the hell are these things? Aren't those the bad guys from Galaxy Quest? Where did they come from?
I mean, I know that's the biggest gripe from this season is how they changed the Klingons so drastically, and they were different color Klingons, which I thought was nice because then you don't get that whole whoa. I know some people get upset. It's blackface, being that I'm half black, this isn't blackface. It's an alien.
What? You're half what?
I'm half black. Did you know that?
Yes, I knew that.
I was going to say, you bet. Virtually cosmic.
No, I've met your mom. Come on.
Yeah, I know. It's just yeah. So I like that they had spectrum and different types, and it like kind of broke them up into like a class thing. And in my head canon, this is just a sect of Klingons that we've never met before because you have the Kethla province where Martok's from. What's so funny? No,
Sorry, I just got a visitor that just her head popped in for a second, then went down.
Oh, the cat.
Yeah, she's just making me laugh.
You doing stuff, Dad? Bye.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Hello.
Oh, so cute.
No, she's not. She's awful.
Well, I made sure the vacuum's off so Teddy doesn't like ruin the show this week because Teddy will be like, yeah. Now I see that. Yeah. So I just assumed that they were different.
Say hi to Joe. Screw you, Joe.
Joe, you are devil.
You are dead to me.
You are dead to me. Yeah, so I just thought I assumed it was just different types of species, subspecies of Klingon,
Yeah.
and called it a day in my head canon. So it didn't really bother me. I was just excited to have new Star Trek on a weekly basis for a little bit. I was excited, and I also appreciated that they were. Oh, I can hear her purring.
She's happy to be here.
Yeah, she's a fan of the Captain Squadron, and you should
She
be
is.
too. We should take this opportunity to remind people to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Thanks, Kitty. She's like mesmerized by me. What is that thing talking? What does he mean? Like shit.
I want to give my opinion about the Klingons. I have Klingons on my butt after using the litter box. Clean them.
Clean.
What I liked about the redesigned Klingons was it was just one scene. And I want to say it was in the pilot episode. It was either in the first or the second episode because Takuvma was still alive. And he was talking to the different houses.
Right.
And they were all these gigantic holograms. And each house looked like they had their own culture to them. Like there was one house that where a female Klingon was wearing this beaded jewelry in front of her face. And then there was another one that had like these big, huge earrings. And I thought that was really neat. It's just seeing this kind of diversity in the Klingon culture. I would not be opposed if sometime in the future, whether in the Picard timeline or even in Starfleet Academy, whenever we jump 900 years in the future, if we don't see a Discovery Klingon again.
Oh, that
just
would be
to
cool.
just say, oh, yeah, that he's from the north. Just like they did with the Romulans. Yeah, he's from the north. That's why he looks so messed up. Don't tell him I said that.
Yeah. So
I would also like to see them do something drastically different if the Klingons do show up in the future timeline, like have them all be pacifists now, like Worf.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Just these complete badass monks.
Yeah.
Who are all about spirituality and peace. And then, if somebody comes down and messes with, we said that we like peace. We didn't say that we are peaceful. Just that we like it. Yeah. And then they all take out their swords. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. The other thing that puzzled me with the first season of Discovery is the Lorca arc that they had.
The what now?
Lorca?
Oh, Lorca, yes.
Yeah. I felt like he was a dope bad guy, but I felt like they wrapped him up too quickly.
They did, and I'm always disappointed that they never got Jason Isaacs back to play Prime Lorca.
Yeah.
I remember during the Ready Room before Wheaton took it over and that other guy was hosting it.
There was another guy?
Yeah, there was a guy before Wheaton. I don't remember what his name was. But Jason Isaacs was on there, and it was right after his last episode. Mm-hmm. And as they were closing the show, he said, "Yep, I'm gone. I'm never coming back. I'm never coming back." And at first I was like, haha, he's coming back. And then he didn't come back. I was like, oh, he's not coming back. He was serious.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me wonder if maybe he was not happy with something. Maybe Fuller promised him something and then Fuller left. And he's like, well, I got to finish my episodes, I guess. I'm not gonna say anything about what Jason Isaacs really meant. I just kind of think it was I'm being attacked. I just think it was just kind of a weird thing how he kind of like was almost celebrating at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they had I had to look it up because I was super curious. Matt Myra streamed the show on All Access because it was CBS All Access.
Mm-hmm.
And it was called the After Trek.
Was it called After Trek? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is a live stream All Access following the episodes of the first season of Star Trek Discovery. And it was also made for Facebook Live. Okay. So unless Wikipedia is lying to me, which I don't think it would.
I don't know. It's not very accurate. Anybody can edit it.
Yeah. Imagine I edited it. It was hosted by Joe Dove.
Well, who's going to know? Honestly, who's gonna know? You didn't even know that show existed until just a little while ago.
Yeah.
I'm checking something out. Hold on. Let me see.
In the meantime, I want to remind everybody that we are having a contest, a giveaway of my own very starship. And that is going to happen in Trek Long Island this year. So be sure that you take part in this amazing trek at Trek Long Island. You can enter to win an XL Stargazer.
That's gigantic. Look at
Yeah. Well, you are taller than me. We did discuss this last time where I adjusted the height.
I just like bringing it up. That's all.
Yeah. I was honest. I'm an honest man. If you want to get the breakdown, here we go. While Jason still looks for that. If you become a new podcast subscriber, all you have to do is comment on the podcast episode where you jumped off, possibly this one, and you are entered one ticket into the raffle. If you become a free patron, like our good friend My Figure Universe, hopefully you can see that, and Anthony White. Anthony White, who's
White.
You get one ticket that'll go into the barrel, and if you become a tier 1 patron, you get 2 tickets. If you become a tier 2 patron, you get 4 tickets. And if you are like Chris and become a tier 3 patron at Trek Long Island or before by scanning that barcode, you get an amazing 8 tickets.
Oh, that's more.
Yes, you get so much more. It makes you in the runnings to win the Starship. We'll also give a second place prize, and the prize would be given to the folks that join us on the Stupid Star Trek Questions 2 Electric Boogaloo at 5 p.m. in Panel B. So make sure you join us for all the fun Star Trek fun.
I may even bring some stuff to give away. I haven't decided yet. We'll see.
We'll see. You can win a picture with Jason and win a picture with Teddy. Nobody wants a picture with me.
Nobody wants a picture with Teddy either. They don't want half their face missing. Like, say cheese.
If you have a cat, just give us forewarning because he'll just start talking at you randomly.
So Penny Johnson shows up and then he's a little angel.
He's like, or Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie shows up.
I'm the sweetest little doggy in the world.
Yeah, I'm so sweet. Hi, Bonnie. All right. Did you find what you were looking for?
Well, I looked on the Paramount Plus, and it looks like all of the first season versions of the Ready Room are gone.
Wow.
So they scrubbed it, unless it's somewhere else. I just don't know where it's at.
Sorry, bro.
It's all right.
I'm sure he's still podcasting, that guy.
I'm sure he is. I just wish I remember his name because he was a good host. I liked him.
Yeah, I mean, we could have done that show. Probably for
not as good as Wheaton, but pretty good.
No, because we weren't actors in Star Trek, so that doesn't happen.
No, but even if he wasn't, Wheaton just was. He's a good interviewer. He's a good interviewer.
We're good interviewers, I think.
Yeah, well, they can come to Trek Long Island and find out.
Yeah, because if they go to Trek Long Island, we'll be interviewing Garrick in Section 31 and a half.
His name is Andrew Robinson, yes. Joe.
I know, but you know him as a Star Trek person.
I know him as the dude from Hellraiser. I know him. I know him from many other things. Yes, as the dude from Dirty Harry. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited, and we're also going to be interviewing Phil Morris, Iona Morris, and Miss Tall. So we're going to have our plates full at Trek Long Island. So be sure you come to the tickets. Plates. Are you hungry?
Always.
Yeah.
I'm hungry for some Star Trek Long Island.
I'm hungry for some Trek Long Island. So so you can take part in that. Make sure you do because it's worth it. The Starship is amazing. It's worth $200. So let's just start with there. Yeah. All right. So let's move on. Speaking of Klingons,
you ever notice Geordi's just holding like an orange rectangle?
Yeah.
During that scene, and it's like nothing. They're just like, hey, act like this plastic clipboard is futuristic. Okay. And when Worf gets electrocuted, should I run straight to him? No. Watch it happen for about 10 seconds and then go to him.
Yeah. He just kind of let him out there. It's like, he'll be all right. He's Klingon. He's strong.
Yeah. The first season of Next Generation is really not that good. I'm sorry. It's not.
No, it's a rough one. The first seasons of Star Trek are pretty. Actually, this season was pretty good.
Discovery had a strong first season. I think Strange New Worlds had a strong first season.
I agree. I think
Deep Space Nine was kind of mixed, but man, they had some bangers in that first season.
Like
Duet and In the Hands of the Prophets. And we're talking about Discovery. Let's talk about Discovery.
Yes. All right. So why would they do this? Why did they go into like the arc storytelling instead of individual episodic television.
Because that was the trend of
Mm.
television shows at the time, was everything has to have an arc, everything has to be lost, everything has to be heroes, everything has to have something to keep you coming back week after week after week. Sometimes it works. I do think that Deep Space Nine did it really well. I
Mhm.
think Enterprise did it really well. Discovery, sometimes they did it well, sometimes they didn't. I would have liked to have seen more episodic Discovery. I would have liked to have seen episodes that have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Because with Discovery, I think one of the things about the show that I did not enjoy was the fact that at the end of every episode, I felt like it was just incomplete. And that's because it wasn't. It was incomplete. And I know that is just part of arc-based storytelling.
Yeah.
Is that you want to lead people on. The problem is the people who are not there at the beginning can't get into it later. And
Right.
that's why I think Strange New Worlds is really beloved right now, because you can literally jump in anywhere.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, this was a satisfying end to the arc. I as I said, I think that it brought up some very Star Trek philosophical questions, and yeah, I was satisfied with it. I really liked it.
So why do you think they went to the Klingon War specifically, of all things to jump into?
Because Star Trek is known for Klingons.
Well, I mean,
that's it. They could not do Romulans, because
Right.
canonically you can't do Romulans. They probably didn't want to go with anything obscure like the Gorn or the
Cindy.
the Zindi or the cat people from the animated series. I would have liked to have seen the cat people from the animated series, the Kinsey, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Not the Quinceañera. That's something completely different. But yeah, I mean, they went with the recognizable name, because even if you're not a fan of Star Trek, you know what a Klingon is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's it. And I tell you, the thing I dug and why did they do that? You know, why would they do the ship that's a spore drive? That's the thing I dug about the show. I really loved the whole, it spun around and it.
You spin me right around, baby.
no more
right
copyright
like a
strikes.
record player.
Record baby.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I really.
I have to change the words, or we have to pay
Oh, you're right.
royalties.
You're right. We can't. Well, he's no longer with us, but maybe his family. Anyway.
Oh, I'm sure somebody's got the rights to that song.
Yeah, that's true. We'll get sued. Don't worry.
Well, he'll get sued. It's not really my show.
Yes, it is. You're the co-host.
No, I've already established that in the recorded record. It's not my show. It's all Joe's.
No. It's the Joe and Jason.
I don't know why you're libeling me like this.
No, it's our show. We are the Captain Squadron. Not just me.
We are Groot. Anyway,
We are Groot. Yeah,
our group.
we are Group. We are Captain Squadron. We make ship go. No,
Don't do that. Don't do
no, no
that.
Packlets.
Don't do that. No.
No Packlets. Okay.
Red alarm. Red alarm.
Red alarm. Yeah, I mean, the choices that were made were pretty interesting. I still often wonder why they would make the ship a spore drive. Canonically, the ship was mentioned in a throwaway, I believe, in TOS or somewhere.
It is debatable.
It's debatable. Okay.
Either Kirk said contact the Discovery, or Kirk says it was either send signal to Discovery or send signal about the Discovery. And Shatner he doesn't really slur, but it's just hard to make out. So some people are like, oh yeah, look, Discovery was mentioned here. But if you really look at it, he either says about or to.
About two. Discovery.
Yeah, so and in any case, we know Discovery's not around in the prime timeline after the second season. So not unless they got a brand new Discovery, after that, which could have been, I don't know. Maybe there's another Connie that they launched, like, let's name it after, Spock's dead sister's ship. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I don't have a sister. What are you talking about?
Sister? No. There's no sister.
There was no sister. I always thought that was kind of a weird conceit where they were like, yes, and we must never speak of it again. I'm like, isn't that like literally part of everybody's record? Is
Yeah,
who they have associations with.
yeah.
And so somebody says, yes, Spock, what about, I hear your sister's in it. I don't have a sister. It says right here, that you have a sister. Her name was Michael Burnham, and she was on Discovery. I don't.
We don't talk about her.
It's like Wikipedia. It can be edited by anyone. It's
Yeah. um, yeah, and like I said, I dug the ship of the Discovery. I dug its capabilities. I wondered why they did that because the whole spore drive thing was bugged out to me, like the concept. And of course, there was this big rumor that there was a lawsuit that some kid thought of it.
there was a lawsuit because
Yeah.
somebody had written a short story called Tardigrades or
Right.
something like that, and the lawsuit was just garbage. I mean, it was things like this character has red hair and this character has red hair. That was the things they were actually saying.
Yeah, that's not a good way to start a
Um,
lawsuit. Definitely, you're setting yourself up.
So
to
I want to jump back a little bit.
Sure.
To somebody made a point one time that so Spock obviously has memories of his sister.
Mhm.
That means that Picard, who has mind melded with both Sarek and Spock,
Yeah,
knows of Michael Burnham's existence.
right.
So people remember Michael Burnham even into the 25th century.
Oh,
I think it's pretty cool.
and
And that being said, Alton Soong probably found out about it too whenever he was transferring his memories.
Alton Soong.
Yeah, Alton, isn't he the one who like put Picard in the Gollum body?
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
so
that-
Alton
damn.
Soong probably knows about it, and Virtual Data probably knows about it also.
Yeah,
So,
the
I mean,
current data.
like it's not as well of a kept secret as you think it is.
Yeah,
And given that Spock mind melded with McCoy,
McCoy knows.
McCoy
about
knows.
this. And McCoy will tell friggin' everybody.
yeah, it's like, Spock, why didn't you tell me you had a sister?
Wasn't
What?
bad looking.
Spock has a sister. Spock, tell me, where is your sister? Is she cute? She's dead, Captain. My condolences. Chekhov, do you have a sister?
Captain, I don't know why you're asking about sister.
Answer the question, mister.
Perhaps the choices made in this first season to bring one of probably the most beloved characters in modern Trek, and that is Emperor Giorgio. Wicked in this episode. Wicked.
Yes.
And it's just such an interesting balance because in the beginning you got this like upstanding, upright, brigaded captain, Captain Giorgio, and you know she couldn't believe that Captain Burnham, Commander Burnham, mutinied against her, and then she got her whole thing. And the end of the series, you went from this awesome, wonderful person to this evil, like badass that people loved. And I thought that was an interesting arc and a weird thing that they did. And I wondered why they did that because
Michelle Yeoh is everything, and they wanted to bring her back after they killed her off. That's
Yeah.
why.
we probably shouldn't have killed off Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeoh. Let's bring her
No,
back. Yeah.
Yeah,
the answer, actually.
I remember watching the pilot whenever Giorgio got stabbed. I just went, no, I really like her.
Yeah.
And then, of course, she comes back, and I'm just like, yes,
But
queen.
I feel that she was more badass as Empress Georgia.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. And, the Empress went on to have a really good character arc, too.
Yeah, and did a great movie.
Yes.
According to My Figure Universe.
Well, she did a movie.
She did.
I will definitely give it credit. That movie does exist.
Yeah, and it's a fun action movie.
It's
All right.
definitely a movie, yes.
It's a movie.
Yes, it's a movie. Yes.
And there's action in it.
Yeah, and I know it made William Shatner very happy. I'm no longer responsible for the worst Star Trek movie either. Thank you, Paramount Plus, for making this complete steaming pile for me.
Oh man, it's not that bad.
And it was on my birthday too, or close to it. It was a nice birthday present. Thank you very much.
I still think it's a fun action movie.
You're
All right.
free to do that.
Yeah.
That was always allowed, and I will, continue to say it was definitely a movie.
All right. Let us hop into redeeming features. All right. Redeeming features. I've got to say, big thanks to Synthetic Ensign for making the music for this fantastic segment that is copyright free, baby. Yeah. Redeeming features for me again. Empress Giorgio is absolutely stunning and amazing. Lorca was a great villain, even though he was off really quick. And we got a lot
It's
of
not even in this episode. What are you talking about?
no, but I guess I kind of went for the whole season, even though there's another episode of the season on this wheel. But but there was echoes of him. He's long-standing in the show. Those were the redeeming features for me. What are your redeeming features?
Well, as I said before, the philosophy of it all, where people stand up on principles no matter what. I really enjoy that because I think it's a very Star Trek thing to do. Serving as an analogy to modern times, again, quote, very Star Trek thing. I think the performances were very good. I think we kind of had a downgrade with Tilly as Discovery went on, because I remember the first time I saw her, I thought, oh, this is great. It's neurodivergent representation, and it's not shoved in your face. Nobody's saying Tilly's autistic, or anything like that. But there's definitely something that was neurodivergent about her, and I loved all of her scenes here. From learning that Giorgio was the Terran Emperor, and she kind of does that. Oh, you're the Terran Emperor. And Michael, don't do that. Don't.
Yeah.
To her getting like blitzed out of her mind on the volcanic dust, which I thought was just the funniest thing ever, with Clint Howard. Who I forgot was in this episode.
Me too. Yeah.
Because I know he appears later, I think in Strange New Worlds, if I remember right.
Yes, he was. Same character, or
was it? I don't know. Was it the same character?
It would have to be, I think, because they're still dealing with the Klingon War. That was a flashback to the Klingon War. It's got to be the same character. Clint Howard, comment below. Let us know. I know your brother.
I'll have to look. I don't know.
That was numbered.
But yeah, it's just enjoyable. And of course, my favorite bit of Star Trek lore is that the Klingons have two dongs. Was established in this episode.
Oh, is it reestablished? Because I thought that was
It was Klingons have two of every organ,
right?
But this is the first time it's ever been confirmed they have two of every organ.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh man. Another thing that I loved is the sacrifice of Admiral Cornwall. That
wasn't in this episode.
No,
that's in next season's finale.
Oh, I thought it was this one.
No.
Sure.
No. It's in because she's on the Enterprise when that happens.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I confused.
You're getting your Discovery episodes mixed up.
I am.
Which is completely understandable because that's arc-based television.
Yeah.
Because whenever you said we're gonna do Will You Hold My Hand, I was like, great. I don't know which episode that is. What happens in it?
Yeah.
You could say, let's do Inner Light. Awesome. That's the one with the probe that causes Picard to age like an entire lifetime and cause Joe to fall asleep. I know that one. Oh, Borg. Yes, Hugh. I love that episode. Oh, a Discovery episode. Yeah, you're going to have to be more specific because I don't remember which one is which.
Yeah.
It was a badass moment, though, although it made no sense because if you remember that moment, she basically, they both go into the room and say, there's nothing we can do. We need to leave. And then she just basically shuts the door.
Yeah.
And Chris Pike is like, oh, wait, it's okay, Chris. I'll stand here. And I'm like, why? Why are you standing there? You don't have to. Just open the door, go through and close the door. You don't need to supervise the torpedo that's about to explode. I'm just here to make sure you explode according to regulation. Stop dripping that antimatter, cadet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Dumb death. I'm sorry, it was a dumb death.
I thought it was all right.
It was a dumb death. Dumb. It was unnecessary.
Could
have been avoided just by walking through a door during the 25 seconds that she had before the thing exploded. Gosh, the more I think about it, the angrier I get because she's such a cool character. And she was wasted. She was blowed up. We could have had her on Strange New Worlds, but they're like, no, you can't have any Discovery on Strange New Worlds. Yeah.
Oh, boy. This is the one where they set up to blow up the Klingons.
Yes, they were going
Yes.
to explode the
Exploding
Klingon
Dr.
homeworld, which is a very Doctor Evil plan, I have to say.
We will build-
We can lower an explosive into the volcano and explode the entire world. That is, unless they give us 1 million bars of gold pressed latinum. Sir, you realize that you realize that plan is completely ridiculous, and I feel stupid just for listening to it. Yeah, it was definitely a Snidely Whiplash type of plan.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so they wrap up the Klingon War, which I really liked. It kind of like
Yes, yeah.
ended their aggression, and the Supreme Chancellor becomes the side piece for Burnham's former boo. And
Yes.
yeah,
Another character who I think was kind of given the short end. Both of them.
Tyler, right?
L'Rell and Ash.
Ash.
I
yeah.
want to see them make another appearance. Because why would L'Rell not show up on an episode of Strange New Worlds if she's in charge of the entire friggin' Klingon Empire? Even if she's
Yeah.
just on screen. It's like, hey Spock, what's up?
Yeah.
Your sister's still dead? What does she mean, sister, sir? Nothing. But sir, it says right here.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that to me was a redeeming
To see
feature.
Tyler pop up on the view screen right next to her. Just, what's up, hose?
Yeah. What up?
Are you addressing me?
Yeah.
You know I'm addressing you, Mr. Once Every 7 years. What do you
Now, is Tyler like a space gigolo then?
No, I think he's a good-looking guy. He's on a Klingon homeworld, and he says that, the Klingons find humans who speak Klingon like a novelty, so he's getting some.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He
he's
was with
getting
Burnham,
some.
and now he's
Yeah.
with the Klingon.
Yeah.
So
He's
gigolo.
he's not with L'Rell. He can't be with L'Rell.
No.
Remember?
But he loved her. I mean,
He did love her.
yeah,
In a way, Vok loved her.
yeah.
Ash loved Michael Burnham, and he
Okay.
got neither one. So I would like to see, even if he's not with the Klingons anymore, I would like to see Ash somewhere, and I'd like to see Ash happy, like he's found a balance. He's found love, maybe even started a family. I don't know. I think he was just given a short end of the stick, and I want to see Ash happy. I want to see L'Rell happy too. I want to see L'Rell with a mate.
I
Like,
think
this is my mate. He's a Ferengi. Help me. Quiet. Wait for me in the bedroom. I'll be in there in a minute. I'll pay you anything now. He's very fragile. I love it. You should hear him scream. All I have to do is open the door and he's like,
Geez. I think Ash had legendary journeys. I think that, he went traveling to collect all different types of species. He had to collect them all.
like Pokemon.
Yeah, there you go. He's Ash Ketchum. I don't know if my jokes hit, but it was funny.
It hit with me. It wasn't very good, but it did hit.
Yeah, at least it hit with you, Somebody in the comments, sure.
Somebody in the comments is gonna just go, schwack. Stop talking, Joe.
Joe shouldn't do comedy.
Oh,
I'm actually a funny person. Just, I have that.
Just not for the ways you think. That's all.
Yeah. Any other redeeming features for you in this one?
I really liked Burnham's speech at the end, and I like the redesign of the Enterprise whenever it shows up, because whenever the 1-7 showed up on the registry, I was like, oh, they are not. And then they did, and I was like, oh, cool. I would have preferred them have a design that was closer to the original series Enterprise, at least from the exterior, because I've seen some really amazing people redo that special effect shot and have like the classic series Enterprise in the redesigned Enterprise's place. But compared to what we could have had, she looks good, and I like it. I liked all that. I thought it was a really good cliffhanger, and I loved the fact that they did the closing credits to the tune of the classic series. Also,
Yeah, that was
dun 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 dun. Because I was just like, this season hasn't been all that, but man, I'm really looking forward to season 2 to seeing where this is going. And season 2 was
amazing,
awesome.
It was the best season of the series.
It was the best season of Discovery, yes.
Yeah. and it spawned a whole nother series
It
out of it.
did. That's what I'm
amazing.
saying. If we can bully Paramount into giving us a new season of a new series, we need to bully them harder so we can have Star Trek Legacy, which I'm still saying Star Trek Legacy will happen after Strange New Worlds goes off the air.
I'm
That
gonna
is my
think,
thought.
my thought is that they're gonna go and reboot the original series.
I don't think they're going to do that.
I think they're gonna do that because you've
don't
got
think
all
they're
the players are almost all there. You've got
I
Scotty.
will tell you why I don't think they're going to do that.
Okay.
It's because Celia Rose will have been on the series more than 5 years, and under the terms of the contract, she will have to be paid more.
Yeah.
And Paramount won't do that. That's
Oh,
why
well,
the Treks. That's why the Trek series are ending after 5 years.
Skydance owns them now. They have a
That
new
is
daddy.
true.
They have a new daddy and new rules.
That is true. But I still want Legacy.
I know we all want Legacy.
I want to see Captain 7 of 9. I do think that if Paramount gives us Legacy, I don't think we're going to have all the characters that were introduced in Picard.
I think we'll have Jack.
I think that we will
Raffi.
definitely have 7 of 9.
Jack, 7
if-
and Raffi.
I would like to see 7, Raffi, and Jack on there, but I would also like to see Elnor return.
Oh, Elnor. Space
And-
Legolas.
Yeah, I'd like to see Space Legolas back because again, he's a character who kind of got the short end of the stick.
Very
You know,
much.
it's like I'm this really fun character in season 1. I'm back in season 2, and I'm dead,
Mhm.
and I'm alive again, and I'm dead again, and I'm
No.
alive again, and now I'm gone again.
Uh,
Do you
I got-
remember? Do you remember Elnor? And 7 of 9 is just like who?
who? What?
I don't know who that is.
I don't.
Raffi, do you know who Elnor is? I don't know an Elhor. Who's that?
Damn. No, but she really cared for Elnor. Remember the whole season 2?
Yeah, I know, and that's what I
Remember
liked
season
about.
2.
That's what I liked about season 2 was that Raffi was like mama to Elnor, and I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, I love this. Oh God, he's dead.
Again, he's the
Se-
Kenny of the space.
Season 2 of Star Trek Picard sucked.
It was trying to be a whole season of Star Trek 4.
Sucked.
Yeah, it didn't quite make it.
Bad.
Well, we got that really cool cameo, Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton was certainly on Star Trek Prodigy. Yes.
Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, that did spawn that. Oh, yeah, we got a little bit of news, right?
Oh, screw you, Paramount.
Yeah.
Screw you, Netflix.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
it
yeah.
looks like
more
we're
Prodigy.
not going to get any more Prodigy, which I think,
what a disgrace.
guys, we let a good one go. I'm
Again.
sorry, everybody who refused to watch this because it's a kid show. This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
It's because anytime Trek does give us something fresh and new and original, no one watches it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like the Trek we've had all the time. Why can't we have Trek that's new? I want the Trek that's... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm putting this on the fans. The ones who wouldn't watch it. You guys let something special go.
Yeah.
And it is on us. It is on us.
Well, them. Because we watched
Well,
it, so.
I know I watched I consumed this show. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Me too.
And, it's my kids. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I mean,
Same
Also-
people who ruined the last Star Wars movie.
well, I mean, you also have to keep in mind, and I think this goes for Star Wars too. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but these movies aren't made for those fans anymore.
No.
There's certain aspects of new shows to get younger generations into it so they can have their own legacies.
Yeah.
So I think
Well-
people just need to realize that, like, not everything is exactly 100% you. Your legacy characters are there to help bridge the gap. So if you're stuck with watching it with your kids, there's something for you there. So just come on with it.
Well, I'll also say that I do think that Paramount deserves some of the blame because I don't really think they gave this show much of a chance, to be honest.
No.
I think that some behind the scenes shenanigans happened. I don't know what. I don't want to speculate what, but
Somebody
there
spilled coffee on the producer.
Yeah,
the
there
lead
was
picker.
some kind of rift between Paramount and Nickelodeon, and I think Prodigy was stuck in the middle. But
Yeah.
I do think that if the fans would have simply showed up, Paramount would have been like, "Oh, look, they won it. Let's give them another season." But no, it's a kid show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watched one episode and I hated the characters.
Yeah. I do think to wrap up Discovery, this was a great way to end this series. I do wish, and one of the benefits, I think, one of the great redeeming features of this season is the actual 15 episodes rather than 10, which
Yes.
irritated me that they kept shortening and shortening it as it went along, even though
Yes.
unnecessarily. But I think that was probably a great.
Could be worse. Could be Doctor Who. It's like, oh, you like Doctor Who, do you? Now you're only gonna get 8 episodes a season.
Yeah, that's
and you have to wait 5 years between every season.
Yeah, exactly.
Why aren't more people watching?
Yeah. Who is Doctor again? Who? Doctor Who? Anyway, did you get it? Okay. Anyway,
I got it. I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna.
Come on, people, comment below. Let me know that I'm a little bit funny.
Don't.
Yeah, but no, this, in all seriousness, I really appreciated the longer season. I really liked the introduction to a lot of these characters and the buildings and the development. I liked how Saru took command. I thought he was a great leader for the show, while Burnham was finding her footing, and I thought they wrapped it up really nicely. That being said, it is now time to spin a wheel.
Are we?
Yeah, we're gonna spin.
Okay. Okay.
Because we're gonna.
I thought we were doing something else, but that's fine. You just do you, Joe. It's fine.
Actually, you know what? You're right. We're not gonna spin the wheel.
I know I'm right.
Yeah,
I know I'm right because
Yeah.
we got some.
we got something really special.
We probably shouldn't tell them what because
No, we're not gonna say what.
Okay, good, but there's a good chance that we're gonna have a special guest on the next show, and
Yes.
we're gonna watch an episode of a certain TV show, and it's a certain
perfect.
episode. I don't even want to say what episode or what TV show it is, because I think that'll give away who's gonna show up.
Exactly.
And I also have to break the news that next week's episode is going to be the last time you see me for about a month.
That sucks. But don't stop coming to the channel.
No, stop. I want the viewing numbers to
Plummet.
crash while I'm
like,
gone.
Jason,
I
we
want
got
this
2
big
people.
bozo to know exactly what I'm worth.
He wants
No,
you to
keep watching. I may I'm going to be exploring a frontier of my own, and who knows, I may drop in.
Yeah.
I may not. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, there is a rumor going around. Paramount did mess with people and say, hey, season 3 of SNW is coming sooner than you think. So I'm hoping they mean July. But yeah, I want you to have a great trip. I'm excited. I know. I'm excited.
Well, I'm interrupting my trip to come see you in Long Island. So
I was just gonna say I'm excited to pick you up from the airport, even though
Yes.
I hate doing that, but I really enjoy your company. So I'm excited.
I don't know why. I can't. Whatever.
You're a fun guy. You're really cool.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I'm.
Oh. Cat.
The cat took out something.
Yeah.
I think they just got a torpedo. Hide
They
to
just
port.
they just knocked down my sword.
Oh wow, jeez, that could have ended the cat.
Yeah.
Skip me
Bean, you-
slightly on soup.
Yeah. That would have been been slightly ironic, wouldn't it?
It would have been very ironic. Luckily, you sheathed the sword, thankfully.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Murder Bean's already missing the tail, so it's not my fault.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's have the aftermath.
We were just talking about you. Everybody hates you. Congratulations.
It's going to be real short this week because, as Jason said, we have a very special episode for you next week. And next week is going to be the last episode that he will be on. But we have a.
Not permanently. Just
Not
for
permanently.
a month. Just for a month. I'm taking a little vacation.
Yeah. He's going to see the sights of the world in Alaska, Canada,
Yes.
some of the United States. That
I'm going to be passing through Canada, and there's a certain city in Canada that I'm going out of my way to go visit, and I'm sure that those in the know.
I wonder if there's any people in some of the states that you'll be driving through, because I've always noticed that the United States is like very populated, very on the
Yes,
coastal
Joe,
line.
people live in all the
Yeah,
states.
people
What-
exist though.
You know, some of these states
Like
even
Wyoming.
have cities, Joe. It's like,
Like
oh, I'm from New York. There ain't nothing outside of New York. It's all just farmlands and corn. There's nothing out there.
I mean, I've driven
The
through a lot of-
flyover state. You fly over and they shoot at you, and it's fine. Don't worry about it.
like Wyoming. I actually have a friend that moved to Wyoming, but like she said, her closest neighbor is 6 miles away. And I'm
Oh
like,
no, I will admit, Wyoming is like, it's all in the first syllable of the state's name. Why?
why? Yeah,
Why are people here?
yeah.
Yeah, I think there's like one person for every 5,000 square miles.
Wow.
in Wyoming.
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't know.
pretty
It's
desolate.
quite a desolate area.
Yeah.
but I will be passing through Wyoming.
And they're gonna be like, "Wow, how was Wyoming? It was so lonely."
I was on the road for 5 hours and I didn't see another person.
I couldn't even go.
I stopped in a Walmart and no one was there. No one was even at the cashier's place. And I had to check myself out.
And the Walmart was like a bodega. It was small. I don't know what happened.
It was a combination Walmart City Hall. I've never seen one of those before.
The manager is also the mayor. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Star Trek Captain's Quadrant, the Agony Booth, which is Ecstasy Booth because this is what episode. A lot to say. Jason, it's been a pleasure. I can't wait to see you in person in just 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yeah.
It's pretty close, yeah.
Yeah. And
about a week and a half, actually.
Week and a half. Don't forget.
No. It's 2 weeks. That's when my road trip starts. Yeah.
Yeah, in a week and a half. So don't forget to sign up for the contest. Don't miss your chance to win a Stargazer XL from Eagle Moss worth over $200, depending on who you try to buy from eBay. I am so excited to see you again in person. It's been a whole year. I'm actually off that Monday, so I can take you to the airport.
Oh, nice.
Save you a couple of bucks, but yeah, it's gonna be.
I have to pay you a couple of bucks?
No. Save you a couple of bucks.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I gotta pay you a couple of bucks. What?
No, you owe me monies. Yeah, I'm off. It's crazy. And I was like, maybe he'll be here a little bit longer. No, I'm leaving Monday. Dang it.
Yeah, sorry. I got places I gotta be.
I know.
I'm interrupting a 10,000-mile road trip just to come spend 2 days with you.
That's amazing.
But mostly Andrew Robinson.
Well, and me. Yeah, I'll be there.
But mostly Andrew Robinson.
Yes. Oh, I can't believe we're going to be interviewing Gary. It's going to be so much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun. All right. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to say thanks again to our wonderful patrons. Jason, if you please. He's going to have Sight Beyond Sight so he can read these names accordingly.
We honor you, Hollymac79. We honor you, Johannes Borg. We honor you, Chris Katulka. And many thanks to you, Denise. Why don't we honor Denise? She just gets many thanks.
She gets many thanks. She's a terrible.
We many thanks to you, little butt bug. We appreciate you so much.
Oh, we love you, Denise.
And of course, if you would like to become a Patreon, we would very much appreciate it.
Yes,
we may honor you as well.
Yeah, you if you join at any of the tier levels, you get extra tickets to be in the raffle. Where the raffle is going to be recorded and is going to be put on the YouTube channel. So be sure you join that raffle. All right. Oh, and My Figure Universe is in the raffle. Yeah.
Yes.
What a guy. Bye, everybody. You've made it through the Agony Booth, a Captain's Quadrant show. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you share this video with 5 people will also be in agony. Join us every Friday at 9 p.m. EST for more live shows, including Wormholes, Section 31 and a half, because we have questions, and At the Movies,